I am Kodili-nye. This is Anambra International Passenger and Cargo Airport Umueri in Anambra State, Nigeria. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video and the time zone. We are here again to show you what is happening today, being 29th of October 9, 2023 at the airport. Subscribers, you are highly welcome. New subscribers, thank you for joining the family. This is a request from Nigerian family to be showing to showcase the what is happening in the airport, which is recently. This airport is now called Chinua Achebe International Cargo Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri, in Anambra State, Nigeria, West Africa. So we're going to talk more about this airport. Stay tuned. Yeah, welcome back. Sorry for the short break. We are going to talk about the aviation industry, especially the newly renamed Anambra International Passenger and Cargo Airport in Umueri in Anambra State, Nigeria, West Africa. We're going to show you a clip of what is happening today and how the passengers are boarding to Abuja today in the airport. Is a site viewing and see that the airport is actually working and the airport is going places and is going to be upgraded more with more facilities coming up to in that airport, and people that are going to travel in this season towards Christmas are rest assured that the airport is getting ready for them by providing a lot of facilities and comfort for them. And the plan is in top gear, as I heard, to get other things available for the comfort of the passengers. This airport, Anambra Airport, was recently renamed to Chinua Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri, Anambra State, Nigeria, by the governor of the state named Soludo, who was erudite economic professor and the former Central Bank of Nigeria governor, who brought a lot of reform to the banking system that made the banks in Nigeria to be working again. And since he left the Central Bank of Nigeria, Nigeria has not been opportune to have somebody nearer to his capacity. But that's not what we are talking about. We are going to discuss and show you the video of today being Sunday, what is happening, what happened, sorry, and see the passenger, how they are boarding the flight to Abuja. This one is a flight to Abuja, and other destinations. More people are coming because this was filmed. The whole thing was filmed by the airport early this morning, 29th October 2023. The video you are watching is when the airport was doing the first flight into the airport, which was done around November 20, November to December 2021. So this different video you are seeing clip, but it's just a recap. We are going to discuss about this airport. This airport has a capacity of the terminal has the capacity to around between 400 to 1,000 passengers. Between 400 to 1,000 passengers. The terminal is not that big, but it's more than enough to entertain at the moment 1 to 2 international flights and something like 6 to 7 domestic international travel flights. But there is a plan for expansion. There's plan to build a cargo section of it, which tenders, which been like advertised for the people or companies to bid. The bidding is still ongoing. And there is also a plan to extend the terminal so that it can easily do between one to 10,000 passengers at once. So, but compared to other newly built airports, this airport is actually doing very well. But for any airports to be able to sustain or to be self-sufficient, it need to be doing something between 500,000 to 1 million passengers annually. So for any airport to be self-sufficient, it need to be having 500 to 1 million passengers annually. Or it should have other ancillary businesses around it. Like we discussed in our previous video, entertainment hubs and other things, and health hub and other things. So it's very, very vital. Or it can actually have airport can be very sufficient if self-sufficient if it can also do cargo. Some airports are only for cargo, and that cargo means that it should be having something between 5 to 10 cargo planes coming there daily. So that will make the airport very self-sufficient and self-sustaining. And this airport, with the renaming of it, was a master stroke by the government of Anambra State by using a very world-renowned name, the most popular name in Nigeria at the moment, and one of the a recognizable name in the whole world, by the name Chinua Achebe, the literary giant or literature giant of the world. In spite that he died some time ago, long time ago, but his name still resonates everywhere. Chinua Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport will also rise and soar to greater heights, like the name or the name that was placed on it. So it's no longer Anambra International Passenger and Cargo Airport, but Chinua Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri, Anambra State, Nigeria. So we are going to look at the airport in general, and I am Kodili-nye. If you have any suggestion or comment concerning this airport, you are highly welcome to make one. New subscribers that are not familiar with Nigeria is in West Africa, and Anambra State is in the eastern Nigeria. And the Anambra State people are renowned for their ability to even to turn water into wine. What I mean is they are very creative, innovative, and entrepreneurs. Great entrepreneur, great minds. That in Nigeria, that state is, if Nigeria is not the country it is at the moment, should be utilizing the people from that place because of their um, industrial nature and the entrepreneurial power. They can easily copy whatever China or Taiwan or Japan is doing and bring it down to Nigeria. But this is another discussion for another day. So it's just to acquaint you with Anambra State, where this airport is situated, and see that if Nigerian thing is not happening to this airport should have, immediately it was commissioned, would be having international flight. But that's another story when we discuss about Nigeria, a country that is imprisoned or still imprisoned everywhere. So that's what we are going to discuss next time. The topic today is just to showcase to you what happened today and how the airport is functioning and how the passengers are, coming, especially today being 29th of October 2023. And other news concerning the airport. And one of the news is the airport authority, the Anambra State government, represented by the managing director of Chinua Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri, has just announced that they are going to establish an international entertainment hub near the airport. That's the latest news about the airport. That's the latest news about the airport. And for people that are asking about the tank farm for aviation fuel, that one is part of the tenders. I think Orient Petroleum and others are still working on the modality of setting up that. Some people also asked about what about the aviation training school that was part of this airport project, and the aviation training school, APs and one other company is they are planning to establish aviation training school near this airport, which will have between 200 to 1,000 students at a go for the aviation college. The aviation college will be set up, as I had APC is planning, maybe by next year. Because the land has been provided for them to start that. The other company, I don't have the details about them, but I know that the aviation college will be coming in this airport. And for those talking about how about is there any hotel facilities for this airport? The airport at the moment has also land for establishment of airport hotels. In nearest future, you see them coming up. But around this airport, there are some other hotels that are there, and some new ones are coming up. Um, the place is changing, and the place is developing very very fast. Somebody also asked about the issue about the aviation maintenance that was talked about for this airport. Yes, APs and some other investors are looking at establishing turnaround maintenance facilities or hangars in this airport. But at the moment, no news has come up on that. But I know that is part of the airport vision and airport concept. This airport is meant to be all encompassing of a lot of businesses and a lot of facilities. Remember also about the Air Force, Nigerian Air Force base will also be provided in this airport, and the immigration session also will be set up not long from now, and the police also have their place there. The custom and exercise the same thing. The custom is also is there, and many of the things that are needed and in a international airport is there. Although at the moment is still doing the local, but I had there's ongoing discussions to start to fulfill the license requirement, because the license is international passenger and cargo. Chinua Achebe Airport is a wonderful sight to behold. It has one of the longest runway in Nigeria. That's the second longest runway in Nigeria. I think it has um, 3.7 or thereabout. Second to Lagos. And the it's wonderful runway. And the driveway or whatever they call it is huge enough. It's very huge to entertain all sorts of airplanes. So there are a lot of other facilities in this airport. Some of them, the fire station. You have also the power station also. You have also the water reservoir area, the huge water reservoir in this airport, and the emergency fire station, power plants are there, and also tank for fuel, tank for refueling of the planes is also there at the moment. And there are very nice dual carriageway leading to this airport from Onitsha Enugu motorway. If you are coming to the airport, if you are coming from Oka or you are coming from Onitsha, there are plans to do other roads around it. There is another one that if you are coming, it's a nice road from Nteje to down to this airport. So thank you very much for your patience. Thank you for listening. I'm going to show you now the today's passengers, how they are moving into this airport. I am Kodili-nye. Stay tuned. I am Kodili-nye. This is Chinua Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri in Anambra State, Nigeria, West Africa. This is today's what is happening today, how the passengers are trooping in this early morning of 29th of October 2023. You can see that the passengers are all coming in. You can see how they are all coming in, trooping in into this airport. Keep on watching, keep on watching, keep on watching. You can see how they are trooping in. Yes, Chinua Achebe International passenger and cargo airport Umueri in Anambra, Nigeria, West Africa. This is today's passengers. You can see the airport cleaning services is also at work. This is early in the morning, and people are coming in, trying to check in and trying to get ready to travel to different destinations. Coming in, and everybody is set for the journey. Hopefully, wish them a safe journey. That's it for. That's how it should be. For those that are talking about that. I hear some online discussion about some airports that some state doesn't need airports. Um, I think that that's wrong perception. I think every state in Nigeria need airports because airport is a form of transportation. It's part of economic development. But every state has to look at their state and build an airport that they can afford and that can be sustainable. And down to the government of those states to think out of the box to make the airport viable. You should look at something that can make the airport self-sustaining instead of being a low cost to the mega resources of the state. It's very important. That's how all these things are discussed world over, not just in Nigeria. Airports is one of the means of transportation. When you have the air travels, you have the water travels, you have the rail, you have the roads. So these are what every responsible state or nation or country put in place for their citizenry. For the people that are arguing contrary to that, might not understand how the economic development work in times of transportation, because you have to have all this key transport system so that the country or the state or the nation work efficiently. So depriving any place an airport is a wrong thing to do. So it's very, very important for always Sorry about the shaking of the video. Sorry about that. I am Kodili-nye. Sorry about that. So this is how the whole thing happens in that airport. You can see you can see that's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it is. Chinua Achebe International Cargo and Passenger Airport, Umueri, Anambra State, Nigeria, West Africa. That's how it is. You can see. Um, you can see. That's how it happens. You see the ticketing people, the airport. There's those airport people. Yeah. It's a very beautiful airport. It's a very nice 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 airport. I am Kodili-nye. Continue to watch. Don't forget to drop a comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share to friends. Don't forget also um, to support this channel. We are aiming to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year, end of this month of October 2023. Thank you for all your help. Thank you for always being there for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are wonderful. You are wonderful. Thank you. You are wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for all your support. I do appreciate all your effort in supporting us. You are wonderful. You are very, very good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Keep on watching. Keep on watching. Keep on watching. Keep on watching. Aviation industry in Nigeria has been growing to a very fast rate. Not because the economy is expanding or economy doing well, but it's just because over the last 8 years and thereabout, since the last government of General Muhammadu Buhari took over Nigeria, the country was thrown into a security challenge which he has not faced before because of the incompetency on the part of that general, retired general Muhammad Buhari, who actually has almost collapsed Nigeria because of his incompetency, and the corruption level was so bad. So there was a general insecurity, and the air travel become very important because most of the roads become death trap. Not only that there was insecurity problem of kidnappings and all lots of things, and the roads were poorly maintained, and some of them were completely left uh, unattended, and the corruption was so bad that even the security services was completely in a shamble. There was a lot of mess, and there was a lot of tension in Nigeria, and because of this, a lot of people decided to be using airports, and this created a massive demand for air travel locally or domestically in Nigeria, not because the economy was expanding. And even now, the airports are still being used, because the same reason is still happening, in spite that a new government just took over, but still they are still part of the old ineffective government in Nigeria. They have not actually brought much to talk about, but hopefully, let's see what everything turn about. But the economy is also nosediving, but the roads are still very bad, and the aviation is the one that are still people of means can easily use at the moment. So hopefully that something will come to the extent of getting the economy back to life again, or getting the country on its feet, because the country is almost in coma. But that's not what we are discussing, but because it's also affect the aviation, and for some people that will ask, why is this mad rush to be using airports in Nigeria? The simple fact is because other means of transport or routes of transport are struggling. So the aviation is actually, I don't know, maybe because it's the elites and the politicians, mostly rich businessmen, is actually the only thing, only of this transport that is actually working at the moment in Nigeria. So finger crossed. We are discussing about the potentials and happenings in Chinua Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri, Anambra State, Nigeria, West Africa. So thank you for being there for us. Thank you for watching. Thank Chinua Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri. That's what we're discussing today, and that's one of the newest airports in Nigeria. I am Kodili-nye. Chinua Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri, Anambra State, Nigeria, West Africa. That's what we're discussing. Stay tuned. Yeah, this is United Nigeria schedule for that for Chinua Achebe Airport. Although they have recently increased their flights now. Okay.
Achebe rejected Nigeria's national honors twice in protest against what he perceived as injustice to his home state, Anambra. Today, Anambra will finally honor Chinua.
I am Kodili-nye. This is Governor of Anambra State announcing the renaming of Anambra Airport to Chinua Achebe International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri.
After the first airport in Anambra State, Anambra's all-time greatest literary gift to the world, Chinua Achebe. We know that with the escalating population of Anambra, Anambra will probably need 2 more airports in the future. But this first one, consequently, we're committed to rename the Anambra International Cargo and Passenger Airport, Umueri, to Chinua Achebe International Airport, Umueri. Yes, it has to be an international airport, and we'll hope to work with the federal government to give
I am Kodili-nye. Bye.